Well, the federal government is due to release a study into the benefits of high-speed rail links along Australia's eastern seaboard. Now, the report has revealed a likely route from Brisbane to Melbourne via Sydney and Canberra. It will include stops along the way in regional centres like the Gold Coast, Newcastle and Albury-Wodonga. But the cost of building a very fast train could be as high as $100 billion, more than the NBN. So would it be worth it? Urban planner Professor Ed Blakely has seen parts of the report. Joins me now. Ed, good to see you again. Look, do we have enough people to support a high-speed train like this?
Yes, we do. We have enough people in that corridor. It's the same as between Washington and Boston, so we have enough people.
OK, so does it make sense?
It makes very good sense for two reasons. One, airplanes are not very reliable. Remember, we had the volcano? That's put us down for a couple of days. The other reason is we're moving more high-technology goods. Those high-tech goods need to be moved. Let's say you need a liver transplant and the planes weren't flying. The train would get there in a couple of hours. So we need it for technology, we need it for our economy, and we need it to be competitive in the world.
OK. Is it just for passengers? And because it doesn't seem if it was just for passengers and, say, organ transplants and things like that would make sense, but could you get high-speed freight trains as well?
Well, most of the freight we're moving now
takes the trucks off the road?
Yes, most of the freight we're moving now is higher technology, higher value freight. So we're going to have some high-value freight, and particularly when it comes to some things that would be very fresh. Remember, we can't get fresh berries and things on the table in the evening. A train can move them there very quickly. But the most important thing is moving electronic equipment and things like that.
What about the cost of a ticket? It's pretty cheap to fly between Sydney and Brisbane or Brisbane and Melbourne at the moment. $100 billion. What would be the cost of a ticket?
Well, a ticket 5 years from now on an airplane may be 5 times as expensive because we've gone past peak fuel. So the ticket today is not the ticket tomorrow. A train can move you the same distance in 1/10 the amount of fuel.
OK, so oil prices rise, that will put airline costs up. But still, $100 billion is a lot to fork out.
Well, you're not forking it out for the train. The investment along that corridor, you'll recoup the value of the trains building from the stations, from the building that will go on the corridor. The government will be able to seize those benefits. They've done that everywhere else in the world, and that's what's paid for the train.
Wow, so it pays for itself by doing property deals around the line.
That's right.
Didn't know that. All right, Ed, good to see you. Thank you for that. Here's Mel.